Hello YouTube, and welcome back to my Ableton tutorial series. In this video we're going to be taking a look at how to master your track using only the plugins that come with Ableton. Okay, let's get started. First of all, we're going to want to stop the track from distorting, so we're going to want to add a limiter to the plugin, with the audio effects. We come all the way down to limiter, drag that off onto the master channel down here, and set the ceiling on 0 decibels and look ahead on 6. Now we go back and play that. You can see it's not clipping, it's in the green down there. Then what we want an EQ8, so drag that off onto the master channel. Make sure it comes before the limiter, because Ableton reads the effects on your mastering channel and all your other channels from left to right. Limiter should be the last thing on your mastering chain. When we're finished, it will be the last thing on your mastering chain. Right, what we do, we click on the first one here, number 1, and we come down to its corresponding drop down box. We'll click on that, and the one you want is this, roll off the low end brick wall, and turn it up to say 35 Hz, and take number 4, move that up to 18 kilohertz, or just type in 18. There's 1000 Hz in the kilohertz. Then we'll roll off the high-end brick wall, so we want this one on number 4. Then what we'll do, we'll click on this little box on here for number 5, and we'll leave it as it is with this little icon here, and we'll move number 5 to say 3.25 kilohertz, which is 3250 Hz. Then we'll move the gain up to 1.5 decibels. That just gives it a nice little bit of sheen, a nice little bit of presence. And we'll turn the quantization up to say 350 say. So now if we listen to it, we've added a little bit of sparkle, that presence there at 3.25 kilohertz. What we're also doing, by chopping off the sub bass, we're going to put our compressor on. It'll make the compressor work less hard, so it'll do its job more efficiently. Speaking of compressors, that's what we want to do now. You don't want compressor here, you want this one, glue compressor. Make sure that's the first thing on your mastering chain. What you're going to want to do is put your attack on 1, put your release on 1, put your attack on 1 up here, say, and leave it on ratio 4, and make sure range is on 70 decibels and dry wet's on 100%. Leave soft clip off. And what we're going to do, when we play out the sound, we're going to adjust this threshold, and we're going to try and get this needle here to be bouncing around in between 0 and 5 on about 3 decibels. So we'll go ahead and play it. Now we'll move the threshold. Can you see the needle moving? You want a bit more? That's perfect. And to adjust the volume to get, because when you lower the threshold, you lower the volume decibels slightly. So to make up for that, we've got a make up gain volume here. So we'll adjust that accordingly before we'll get to the highest level we possibly can before it starts clipping. That's pretty good. Then what we want to do is come down to multi-band dynamics, click on the drop down arrow and drag off multi-band compression, and put that just after your EQ before your limiter in there. We can just leave it as default, we don't need to touch it. Then what we do, we'll click on focus the mastering chain, click on any of them, either glue compressor, EQ8, multi-band compression or limiter, then press Ctrl and A to select them all, then press Ctrl and G to group them. Now using this button here, we can just turn off the rack on and off, all instruments on and off, just by clicking on this one. So we'll play it back before it's mastered, then play back after it's mastered. This is before, this is after. This is before. This is after. Before and after. Well, that's it for today's video, YouTube. If you've liked it at all, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. We've always got lots more videos coming out all the time, so please subscribe and hit that bell notification to keep up with the latest from Virtual Worlds. Be safe, be lucky, and have a great day. Bye.